Good morning, everybody. As y'all know, I'm not an eloquent speaker. I'm just a guy talking to the camera. So I'm going to talk, ramble, and talk a little bit about responsibility, if you will. And if I get a little off, bear with me. Ugh. Sometimes in life, responsibility is thrust upon you. Sometimes it's handed to you. Sometimes you don't want to accept it. Sometimes you gladly do. Sometimes in life, when what you have done goes wrong, there's blame and responsibility. The blame part is the tricky part for some folks. If you're in charge of something and it doesn't go right or isn't going right, and you're brought forward, if you will, and somebody lets you know it's not going right, and this is your fault, and your hands go up, this is not accepting responsibility. No, no, let me explain. I hate those words. I really do. I really do. No, no. It was because boss man doesn't really care why. He just cares that it's happening and that it's not happening correctly and that it needs to be fixed. Some folks immediately say, you're right, we're not getting that taken care of. Do you have any suggestions? Because I'm all out and it would appear that I'm not getting it. I really need help. Can you help me? And that's what your boss wants to hear. You can also say, okay, I'll take care of it. I'll do a better job of it. Any ideas? What's so hard about that? What's so hard about that? That's when blame comes in for some folks. Blame. Blame number one. Well, you know, the folks that are supposed to be doing it really just are not kicking it up. Well, that's your fault. That's your responsibility. Kick it up a notch. Kick it up a notch with them. If the folks that are supposed to be doing it for you are not able to do it for you, you have failed it. You have not shown them how to do it for you. Why to do it for you. And that's a mistake. Just tell them that they have to get it done. Do they have any suggestions? I bet they do, but do you ever listen? That's the kind of person that blames the others. Distraction. Well, you know what? On night shift, or on day shift, or on any shift, or on another person, you try to seek a weakness of theirs and point it out to your manager. Why? Smoke and mirrors. Because maybe you can distract him while he's upset with you just long enough to go, really? Really? Well, maybe, oh, I wasn't aware of that. Maybe I should go, okay, good luck with that, you know. And what have you accomplished? All you really done is made somebody else's day worse and stopped your day from getting any more difficult than you wanted it to. Are you proud of yourself? God, I hope not. I really do. when things go well, when things are going great, and your boss comes up to you and says, you're doing a great job. You've met your goals. You've met everything I needed. You've exceeded in some things. Accepting credit is a whole lot easier than accepting responsibility. I'm serious. Some folks will go so far as say, yeah, look, here's what I did. And I made it greater. The people that work under you, what did they do? Oh, they did everything you asked them to correctly and without your help. Did you go tell them anything yet? Or do you just keep it to yourself as a little notch on your bedpost? Drives me nuts sometimes. Accepting suggestions from sources that are not within your little realm of responsibility, solicited or not. Some people will see that you're having a problem with this and suggest, hey, why don't you just try this? How about, and when you get those words to your ears, how about you try, click, and you nod your head a lot. Yeah, well, yeah, uh-huh. And when they're done, you go, yeah, let me think about it. Really? You've been thinking about it, and it's not been getting you anywhere. Maybe you should think about what they just said. Oh, yeah, you weren't listening. Because you think you're a failure if someone else comes up with a good idea for you. And you just can't accept that. Can't accept that somebody might know something that you don't. The folks around you actually notice stuff like this. And your respect level plummets every single time that this kind of action is taken. And don't think for a moment they don't talk amongst themselves and say, well, you know what so-and-so said, why don't we try this? And they just said, yeah, we'll think about it. And here's what's going to happen. They're going to start doing what so-and-so said when you're not around. And when it works, and your boss comes to you and says, what'd you do to turn that around? And here's what you're going to say. Oh, let me tell you. It's a sad, sad thing. Be human. Be humble. Be responsible. And accept the fact that you are. Appreciate you folks taking a little bit of time to take a listen to this. I know it's a long-winded video. Some days I just need to get it out. Peace. Turn off the camera now.